Well, final game of the WHL Yukon Showcase. A Rockets win tonight would force overtime to play for the Northern Lights Cup. Just what's your message to your team heading into this one?
Oh, we came here to get better every day, and I thought we challenged our group yesterday about opportunity and taking advantage of it. I thought some guys did, some guys didn't. Woke up this morning, the sun came out. The same opportunity exists. We need to be a group that can show some resolve and bounce back from an effort that we're not necessarily happy with last night.
What do you make of the atmosphere at Tahini Arena and the fan support last night?
Yeah, it was really great. It was a loud rink. It was fun to play in front of a packed building, a passionate fan base. I thought they did it justice for us coming up here. It was a lot of fun to be a part of.
Did you see the Rockets fans in the crowd?
I saw a few Rockets fans. I heard our name chanted a few times, so pretty cool to see the reach that the logo and this league has on communities such as Whitehorse.
Kelowna had a strong start last night. It was a tight game really until the end of the second there. What did your guys do well in the first half, and then what did they kind of get away from in the home stretch?
I thought we just kind of uh, faltered a little bit when they got their fourth goal. We'd worked so hard to tie it up and to give a goal back. Um, it kind of deflated the group for a little bit. I liked the resolve in the third period to push back and at least tie a period. But, I saw glimpses of really good stuff that we're trying to do in the offensive zone with the puck. I saw some really young mistakes from a puck management and game awareness standpoint. And those are things you expect to see at this time of year, but they're the things that you want to be quick to alleviate from your game as we come into tonight.
What did you think of Dan Cash's goal?
Yeah, it was. It's actually a play we worked on quite a bit, and something that he's got a really good shot. He's got a really good release and a nose for finding space. I thought he did a good job. I thought Caden Longley picking up the hard rim underneath the net was just as impressive as the shot was. So it was a good goal. Something that I'm sure he wanted to get off the schneid early on this year. So now he feels like he's a North American.
And what are the expectations like for him coming in as the seventh overall pick in the CHL import draft?
I think anytime you're bringing in the Europeans, you need to be cognizant of them playing on the smaller ice and getting used to the North American game. We have high hopes for him. The expectations right now, he's in the learning phase, as a lot of our guys are, and we want him to take advantage of the moments that he's been given. And he asks a lot of questions. He's really growth minded. He's been great for the environment in our dressing room, and he's been everything that we could expect and more.
Kanju also had a really nice one. First goal of the showcase for you guys. He's got his brother pushing him in the off season. What does a successful sophomore run look like for him?
I think for Kanju, the big thing for him this year is consistency and a consistent effort, getting opportunities to shoot the puck. He's got a really good shot. He's got to put himself in better spots to be able to use it more. Like any young player, there's a growth period, and he got a lot of opportunity last year, and so we're looking for this year for him to take major steps in our lineup and in our depth positions, and we want to make sure that uh, he's holding himself to a high standard.
It's also the final game of the preseason. From a coach's perspective, for those players who are maybe kind of on the bubble, trying to make it for the first time, what do you want to see from them? Do you want to? Is there a creative freedom to try some things and maybe make some mistakes, or is this about showing that you can play in structure?
I think it's more, can you be yourself inside of our structure? And we want to play predictable hockey, no different than the Tigers and the other 21 teams in the WHL. We want to be a group that is hard to play against. Young players all want to come in and play a skill game. We need guys that can come in and help get pucks back and not play with too much risk that it's hurting us. We want it to be about us this year. We want it to be about us in the preseason. So for them, buying into the structure, paying attention to those tiny little details, we want to see guys that can do that and give them an opportunity to roll that into the regular season.
Thanks for this, Derrick. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.